In the developed world, pets are highly valued in that some people bequeath their wealth to them in their wills, whereas they have a diverse range of pets including birds, reptiles, among others. Here in Uganda, dogs and cats are the most commonest household pets. Previously, we have interacted with a breeder who later turned his love for dogs as pets into a commercial business. Many of us who have animals at home for pets usually prefer to have them for our children and usually pay less attention to them.
In Uganda here, we give them leftovers instead of actually putting them on our budget. They are still very useful.
Dr. Vincent Karuhanga, a medical practitioner at Friends Polyclinic in Kampala, says pets can be very harmful to human health. One can acquire a number of diseases from the pets.
These diseases may come about because of contact with these animals. They may come about because they may bite us or even scratch us. All these animals may contaminate our food, and then we take stool contaminated food. Sometimes they contaminate the soil, and then we apply the soil when we are digging.
He says these are commonly fungal, bacterial and viral infections.
Most of these fungal diseases on our skins are actually from those animals. They can spread to us other conditions, viral diseases, rabies being one of them. Then they can spread to us bacterial conditions. They can spread to us all sorts of other conditions.
In many cases, people with pets develop pet allergies. Usually, they relate it to fur from the animals. However, Dr. Karuhanga says the fur has less impact in causing allergy.
It is actually the saliva and the skin droppings, what we call the dander, that usually we react to, and we react to cats much more than we react to dogs.
He says if one is allergic to the pet, then you have to reduce your contact with that animal.
But one can still see how to have a pet and still avoid allergies. The first thing is to make sure that this pet remains outdoors, so that it doesn't go in your seat, it doesn't go in your bed, then it doesn't come in contact with you most times, and then you will most likely reduce on the reactions from that pet.
He says good care for your pet will save you from the illnesses.
It's not enough to say that you have enough money and therefore you can have a pet. No, you have to know how to look after it, because the pet requires to be washed, the pet requires to be loved, the pet requires to be immunized against disease conditions. It requires also to be given deworming, all sorts of things. It requires have to be done if it has to become a good companion to a person.
The World Health Organization fact sheet of 2013 shows that children are more vulnerable to harm from pets globally. Dog and cat bites account for the most injuries related to animal bites. However, there is no available data on such injuries in Uganda, but the World Health Organization fact sheet shows that developing countries lack accessibility to appropriate health care in this field. Walter Mwesigye, NTV.
Thank you.